After the new girl is finished dancing, she sits down and talks with the guys. She asks them who is settled down. Ron says even though he's not in a couple with her, he's settled down with Lana. Then the new girl said, "For now," causing Lana to scream because the new girl said that.
Get your unnecessary ass up!
It's time for the results. Kai's heart rate was raised the most by Lana. Tom's heart rate was raised the most by Olivia. Will's heart rate was raised the most by Jesse. Jordan's heart rate was raised the most by Ellie. Ron's heart rate was raised the most by Claudia. Shaq's heart rate was raised the most by Tanya. Casey's heart rate was raised the most by Claudia. Jesse's heart rate was raised the most by Casey. Tanya's heart rate was raised the most by Tom. Sammy's heart rate was raised the most by Will. Ellie's heart rate was raised the most by Shaq. Olivia's heart rate was raised the most by Will. Daniel's heart rate was raised the most by Ron. Lana's heart rate was raised the most by Casey. Will talks about the new bombshell and Casey automatically says, "Yeah, she sent some of our hearts racing. Didn't she, Ron?"
Ah, that's the good shade.
Ron responds with, "It's because the new girl was wearing red and I was still thinking about Lana." Claudia gets a text that she has to pick two guys to take on a date. She picks Casey and Tom. They leave for the dates. The first one on the date with Claudia is Tom. Next on the date is Casey. Shaq and Olivia gossip about Danielle and her intentions with Jordan. Olivia says Danielle just wants to be with him for convenience. Says that if a bombshell came in that was Danielle's type, she would drop Jordan. They get back from the dates and talk about how they went. Jordan talks with Tanya and Shaq about Danielle. Shaq tells him that a girl should put in the same energy he's giving them and Danielle isn't doing that. Tanya tells him that Danielle is a slow burner, but at the moment there isn't anyone in the villa that Danielle likes. She's waiting for her type. Tom gets a text for all the islanders to head to the fire pit. When they're around the fire pit, Lana gets a text saying that this is a recoupling. The boys are picking and whichever girl isn't picked is going home. Then the episode ends.